Hi everyone. Today we're going to discuss Trello, and Trello is a project management software helping you to organize tasks that you want to do either individually, but in this case we are going to also discuss how to do that with your teams. If you go to Google and type Trello, the website, the official website will probably be the one on your listing, and then you get into here, you log on to Trello, and you're able to create boards that can help you manage your projects and tasks. So I have been using Trello. Let's now go into my own workspace, which is right here. So let's think of a project. I thought of two before this video. I thought of creating a website, and I also thought about creating a book, probably a lead magnet for my clients, or just something to show my expertise. I think a book is something all of us could relate with. So how do you start? You click on this blue button, create. And then it asks you, do you want to create a board, start with a template, or create a workspace? We're already in a workspace, so I'm going to create a board. And then it's going to ask you the board title. And let's use the word lead magnet, or let's use the word book. Let's just keep it simple. And then visibility to the workspace, and you create. So we are in. Fine. This here is a board. How would I explain the board? Let's look at what a book is, which is our example. If you have a book, once you have a book in your hand, it has a cover. You open the book, there's a table of contents. Then there's the content, and then the end of the book, you have some other pages. What I've mentioned are 4 things, and I will just create a board with those 4 things I mentioned. So here you've got the cover. That is a board. I pressed enter, and then you have the initial pages, and then you have the content, or I think we should write chapters, and I'll press enter for a new board, and then the final pages. They're sometimes called end pages. So good. I think we are there. Now there's something you must know about boards. Oops, sorry, okay, that's it, enter. Now I really don't need this last board. I'm going to leave it. There's something you need to know about boards. Boards can be moved. So I could place this here. I could also take it back there, which is where we want it for this exercise. So now good. And you have learned how to create a board, and basically you have divided up that project of writing a book into 4 simple categories, very simple categories. So over here, this is one board. In boards, you could add a card, and the card will basically outline everything you need to do at that point of the project. In this case, we are creating the cover. A book cover usually has a title, it has a photo, it has the author name, and probably you will need a graphic artist to do it for you, to design it for you, or you could go and create it in Canva. So let's add cards for that task. So the first thing we said it has a title. Enter. You have, every time you press enter, it just repeats the old command, and you have an image, so a photo. You have a title, image, you have the author name, and then you have the cover design. So That is it. So we have, sorry, I don't need the last card. I pressed ESC. If I think this is simple, but let's just move ahead. I'll take another example. In the initial pages, some books, when you open it, there are things, most books, you could have a dedication. You could have a foreword. Maybe someone wants to forward the book. And then you could have the writer write maybe something like a prologue or a preface. I think a preface is a more common name. And then you could also, you could have an introduction before you start. Okay, I think I would at this point write table of contents. Fine. Sorry, ESC. And in chapters, I'll just do this again. Say we wanted to write a book with 12 chapters. We could go on and add cards, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, and on and forth, and so on and so forth, which is how I'll prefer doing mine. But for the purpose of this classroom, we're going to add a card and divide those 12 chapters into 3. So we've got chapters. I still made that mistake. Chapters 1, 2, 3. I'm going to teach us a simple trick here. Copy. That was what I was looking for. Create card. It has copied. So you could now go here. I don't know why it's slow. I just needed to edit the name. I needed to throw in that copy option. Is it? Okay, fine. It was me. So we have 4 to 4, 5, 6. So 4 to 6, chapters 4 to 6. You know what? I'm just going to, and then you could also copy that and you say, so 4 to 6, we'll have 7, 8, 9. Create the card, and then you add another card, and then you what is it? Chapters. Okay, I made a mistake in it. Okay, it was 4 to 7, 8. Oh, okay. I think I made a mistake. So ESC, like I said, even with boards with chapters, you could drag this up. So it's a good thing we have this challenge here, so that I could show you. Now 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we've got chapters 10 to 12. And then that's the book contents. And for the final pages, just for this class, so I could repeat. Repetition enforces knowledge. What do we have? Okay, we could have the appendix of the book. We could have the bibliography. I'm not trying to be accurate. I'm just using residual knowledge. So I think that's fine. And we're there. ESC. Okay. So that's it for creating cards. You could see that even at this stage, a basic book has been broken down. Now we've dealt with cards. Let me introduce you to tasks. Open any card you want to open, and then you could now come here and you add tasks that need to be done for this card, in this card. So we've got the cover, and I hope I'm not going to repeat myself. Let me just go back now. Okay, yeah, so we're in the cover. We've got the title, and in the list, this is the title. For here, we could add a label to distinguish the title. Maybe we give it green. Could just give it a green. And then some, okay, um, description, add a detailed description. Now, this is the title. I could come here maybe with bullet points, bullet list or numbered lists. I could, let me use a bullet list. Create brainstorm 3, okay, let's use a figure, 3 titles. Maybe I want to take a vote. After brainstorming the 3 titles, I will take a vote with the team as to the best title, and then choose preferred title. So that's what I need to do for the title of my book. All these are tasks. You could also come here and you write a comment. Maybe you could say, something comes to mind, choose a unique and catchy title to attract the target audience. Just a reminder that we need to put extra care in our book title. So save. At this point, we could choose some members to add to the team. I'm already here. If you have any other new members, you could ask them, just type their emails here and they'll get a notification and join the team. So we're looking at the left-hand side. Let's just explore all these options. Checklists. I will explore checklists with another card. So let's just close this for now. Sorry. Just close and get to another card. Which card will I use? Image. Do I want to use image? I want a card that has different tasks. Okay, let's still go with image. I think I know what to do at this point. So let's use checklists. What checklist am I going to use? I'm going to write different, okay, image search websites. Maybe I should add free, because we all know that images could be copyrighted, and you also have some that are under the Creative Commons license that you could use to do virtually anything, and you will not get penalized as a publisher or a content creator for using those images. So I'm just going to use checklists now to list different image sites. Click on the checklist, title checklist, sites, or maybe options. Sorry, I made a mistake. Free image search website was actually a checklist. So I'm going to add an item under that checklist. That was my mistake. Sorry. So now add, okay, we could use free pick. Free pick. And you could see there's a tick box already. And so I'm going to search for images for my book cover on free pick. I can use Pixel. I think. Is it Pixel Lab? Please, Pixel Lab, I believe. You could use, which other image database sites? Canva, I think, depending on the license. There's one I'm trying to think of. I think it's Upworthy. I might be wrong. if I remember, I will correct it. Please, let's just use this for the purpose of the class. So I've got this checklist. And there is something we should actually know at this stage. For every task, you could also add a due date. So say I wanted to use tomorrow to check free pick. I could add due date, and then I'll say by tomorrow I need to check free pick. And then due date is okay. It's sending me a reminder day before. It could give me options for the reminder. By default, it's set to 1 day before. I could actually say on that due date, and then choose the day I want. And then I do not know why at this point it is not okay. So maybe save. December 13th, actually it's telling me it's due by December 13th. So I think that was my mistake. Save. And then maybe Pixel Lab after 13th, I want to take time and go to the 14th and choose it to send me a reminder 1 day before. So by tomorrow I'll receive. And on and on and on. That's it. Then there's something else you need to know about this option. Say I have gone to free pick. And I've done my research and I've selected the photos I want. I could just come here and put tick. A tick does two things. Now you can see 25%. Let me explain this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 checklists. Whatever number of checklists we have here amount to 100% of this bar. So if you divide 100 by 4, you have 25%. So for everything I check, this bar will move 25% to indicate how far I've gone with my project. Projects are always measurable in percentages in whichever way, but largely percentages. So say I decide, okay, I'm not going to wait for tomorrow. Let me do free pick, Pixel Lab and Canva today. And I go and I check. Watch what happens. That's it. So 75% of this particular task is done. And then it's only 25% that needs to be done. Fine. Now, let us look at adding an image, because some of us need that beauty, that aesthetic feel, and sometimes it's necessary to add images to give your team a clearer view of what the task at hand is. Maybe there's some kind of images I really want to see on my book cover, so I'll add that. Or sometimes it's just company policy, maybe to add those images and maybe to specify the teams you're in, there's an icon or there's just something there. So we must know how to do this. Now, this is the cover. We go down. Okay, sorry. Let's close first of all this card. Great. Yes, this was the card we opened. Sorry, I'm going to open it again. I know I wanted to do something with images. Fine. So say maybe there was a book cover I wanted. I could upload from my computer, which is what we're going to do right now. Let's see. Move to let's move right into, okay, here we are. So I've added that from my computer, and that's it. The image is here. Let's close. So you can see this image is right here. So probably someone looking at this would have an idea of the kind of image we want for the book because I've uploaded a sample cover. This could also even be, I think this image is even more appropriate for cover design. So maybe we want to send something to our designer. We could go ahead and upload this image. Upload from your computer. So that's it. That's it. So it's here already, and it's the cover photo. You could actually remove it as cover photo by doing this. So the image is actually in the card, but it's not the cover photo. And then we close it. So this is the difference. When we close it, you'll see in this place where we made it the cover photo, while you're looking at the cards, the image is there. Here where we attached it as probably a sample to send off to the cover design, it is an attachment, that's the image here, but it's not the banner or the cover for the card. Fine. So this is okay. Privacy. When you go to Trello, some workspaces and some boards are open. They are, you can access them, you could use them, you could digitalize them to make your own, or have an idea to make your own. You could customize them and continue. But for you and your board, you need to know who to share with. So you need to protect your privacy. And I'm sorry, I'm at the workspace. I will open this card again, which is our okay, fine. So this is our card. Okay, that's the photo, that's everything. And our board is not shareable until we decide to share it. So we could copy this and send off to someone if we need the person to have access to this particular card. It also applies to a board. I hope I have been at this point able to teach someone how to simply set up Trello. Many people even use Trello. They see it as something very formal, but Trello can really help you organize even your life. Well, you know, your week, instead of a timetable, you do it. Some tasks, even what it could serve as a meal planner. It could you could use it to organize your appointments, maybe your medical appointments, maybe family appointments and vacations and all. You could just list them as tasks and keep going on and on and on. So thank you, and by the next video I believe we will discuss Power Apps, how to really make Trello explode for you. Thank you very much.